Yo, and we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the State of Emergency podcast, the hottest and newest speaking podcast in the Czech Republic. And I want to just welcome another guest, a regular good friend of mine, back on the pod. Drew, what's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not bad, man. So before we get into the topic of the day, man, I want to just have a shout out to the beer I'm drinking today, unofficially sponsored, Zlatý Bažant. It's a Slovakian beer. Hey man, thanks for joining me. Cheers.
Cheers. Is it
Hey,
good?
what's up, man? Yeah, man. What did you decide to go with this today?
I got to be original. I got Heineken.
Nice, man. So
There's not much of a selection over here. I'll tell you that. And if there is, it goes quick. That's what it is.
well, before we jump into the topic of the day, yeah, what I wanted to jump into is like uh first of all, I know like before like you weren't very much of a big beer guy, yeah. What got you into like what got you first of all, what got you into beer, and what was the beer that did it, that got you into drinking kind of more beer than usual?
I don't. To be honest, I don't really know, man. I just
Yeah.
like. I guess I never really drank ever, and then when I was gonna move, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna start like. I'm kind of getting excited. I just wanted to like relax. I've always been so kind of strict on working out, taking care of myself. It was just nice to take like a break. And then I started going through beers and I figured out like Heineken didn't really fuck my stomach up or like I could function still the next day. So I went with that straight up.
Yeah, so
That's 100% truth.
so that you chose your beer basically on whether it was gonna fuck you up the next day or not.
Well, I was reading too. Like I remember
Yeah.
reading a long time ago that Heineken's one of the ones that's like non-GMO. So
Mm-hmm.
it's one of the cleaner beers. And then like
Yeah.
I'm good with that with food. I can eat food and tell if it's gonna mess me up or if I feel sick or not. So like I just go based off that and I drink that and I felt great. So there's no issue.
That's cool, man. I mean, like, the way I got into beer, right, was like first of all, it was around when I was 21 or so, and when we would go to restaurants, they always had like different types of beers. Like if you went for sushi, they usually had a Japanese beer. You went to you watch a soccer game, they had like British beers and things like that. So I kind of dabbled in different types of beers. For example, if I was going for a sushi, I would have like a Japanese beer like Sapporo, which is a malt beer, which is like it leaves a dry taste on your palate.
Hmm.
And it would pair well with the food. So usually I would pair the beers with food that I liked, and then it kind of evolved from there. Trying out different beers, what worked with my stomach, and I found out that most of the beers worked well with my stomach. So that's how I got into beer.
You guys have cleaner beers over there. I'll tell you that 100%.
I think
Not
that's a good segue, Drew, because that's what I wanted to get into, what I wanted to talk about, right? I wanted to talk about quality and quality. I think there's two different meanings of the same word.
well. I'll tell you this
Yeah.
for sure. Czech Republic has good beer, but Europe in general, the food and the beers is a lot cleaner. But 100% the beer, whatever, like we talked about before, what you were saying, how it's made or what it's made from.
Right.
That's a key point. You know what I mean? A lot of beers over here are made from fucking. Well, actually, I don't even know, but I know it has a lot of additives and preservatives, and that's what fucks you up. It's like over there, I could drink. Dude, I remember drinking 10 Coronas in Madrid, and I had practice the next day, and I was completely fine. I was a little bit tired, but if I drank 10 Coronas here, I'd be throwing up, passed out, like I don't want to do anything the next day. That's just the truth.
Yeah. Do you know that restaurant? I don't know if it's still around in the US, that BJ's Pizza Bar and Restaurant.
I think it's still in West Covina, off the
Yeah.
freeway, Eastland Shopping Center.
Yeah, yeah, and they had like their own craft brews and shit like that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what when we would go for a beer there, they have weird names like Blondie, Brown Haired Bear, and all these different types of beers. And one time, we went for some beer and some pizza, and dude, I only had two beers, and when I got home, I had a violent stomach reaction. I was vomiting from these two craft beers from that place, man. It was bad. And going back to your point about drinking 10 Coronas, I don't know what they put in that beer, or if it was bad pipes or you know dirty water, or I have no idea.
Or they didn't clean
Yeah,
out like
man.
the tank that holds the beer.
Yeah, or yeah, exactly. Or like when the keg is open for a while, and then you leave it, and then the oxygen and nitrogen gets inside, and then the beer's just sitting there getting flat, bro. Oh, it's the
Oh, that's
worst.
just yeah, that sucks.
That
There
sucks,
there
man.
there used to be down the street from my house when I lived in Pomona, there used to be a brewery. I think they closed down though. But there used to be one down the street, and I used to go on dates there a couple times. That place was dope, dude. And they had good beer, and it was right down the street. And sad, dude. I think they closed down though.
Was it by any chance called Pomona Queen?
No, but
Yeah.
I've had that beer before. That was like one of my favorites until like that's what I'm saying. It's a good beer, but like how clean is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they brew it. I don't think they brew it in Pomona, that Pomona Queen.
I don't know. They have it at the brewery in Laverne though, and they carry Pomona. It's just weird. Pomona Queen. It's funny.
Yeah, well, Pomona Queen isn't Pomona the like a term for queen or something like that, I think.
I think so.
Isn't
Yeah.
isn't Pomona a queen? I think so, yeah. Well,
Oh, you're
and
saying yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't the lady that's on all the official stuff? It's a girl or a woman.
ye that's what I think, right?
And
I
she's
think that's
wearing
what it
like
is.
a crown or like a hair dress or whatever the hell that shit is.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Pomona Queen. Let's look it up. Pomona Queen. No.
I know.
Pomona.
I remember. I lived there, but it has like the little things like around like her little what I don't even
Yeah,
know what that is to be honest.
yeah, she's wearing something special. I guess I think it's a crown. Yeah, she's wearing a crown here.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah, it's a crown. Pomona Queen.
What a trip.
Yeah, man. But dude, that shit fucked me up, man, for days, man. And
Oh,
you
like
know,
that?
yeah, man, like that. And that
Oh,
was the
dude,
only time, my only bad experience with beer, as far as like just normal drinking and not trying to drink to get fucked up, man.
you for sure had a bad batch, or they didn't clean it or something, because that shit made you sick right away.
Yeah, man, it was like almost instant too. You know what I mean? Like it was almost like poisoning or something like that, you know? I don't know.
I never really liked BJ's beers that much.
Yeah, me neither. They're like these weird craft like flavors and stuff. Well, like, hey, so this is Latte Bachan, right? What I'm drinking. And Latte Bachan, it translates into golden pheasant. Yeah. So it's called
Hmm.
golden pheasant beer. Let's look at the ingredients. The ingredients is drinking water, you got hops, and you got the uh, wheat. Yeah, you got the wheat. That's all you have, man. Three ingredients.
That's solid though.
Yeah, it's pretty solid, man. So just and water, of course. Yeah, pitna voda is drinking water. Yeah, I already said that.
I,
But yeah, that you got three ingredients, and you got yourself you got a nice golden lager, man. So that's what I'm drinking today.
you like lagers, don't you, or lagers or whatever?
Hmm.
You like you?
Lagers
Is
are,
that your favorite?
I would say so, because it's a easy drinking. It's easy drinking. They can
Give
they
me
can yeah.
no, no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's a easy drinking. They can play around with it, so it's not so bitter or less bitter. And they can play with the alcohol content, and it's real. For me, it's an easy beer to get into beer drinking rather than ales. Ales are a little bit different, but yeah, lagers are usually my preferred beer.
That's funny because that's what I drink too. Well, this is a malt lager, but along the same
Well,
lines. Yeah, see, we're kind of the same. I don't like that dark shit. That shit's gross.
it that's a good point, but it depends for me. Yeah, like Guinness, like fresh Guinness, that's all right, man. I'll go for
Well,
that.
it's different. It's different over there though compared to over here though. Your Guinness is cleaner, like it's not as heavy. Over here, it's like, dude, I'm just telling you, it's like a thick, like you only want to have like one, that's it.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember?
No, I didn't really drink Guinness over there.
I had it a couple times because you used to do the snake bite things where you drop the champagne of the shot glass of champagne in the fucking in the mug or whatever, and then you chug
Yeah,
it. And I
yeah,
never liked getting this, dude. I just never did. And then I had it when I went to Europe.
yeah.
That shit was completely different, dude. That shit was smooth, fucking clean. Like it didn't mess me up. Like make you bloated and make you full. Like did I just eat and drink or did I
Yeah.
just drink? You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah, yeah, I know it. I know what you're saying, bro.
just saying, you know.
Like it makes you feel pregnant, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some girls trying to rub up on you and fucking you feel all bloated and fucking I gotta go to the bathroom or am I gonna fart right now or what? I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
That was the worst.
Dude, that would be like three Budweisers for me over there, man.
That's what I'm saying. Or like yeah, or like 3 Coors Lights run right through
Dude,
you.
dude, dude. I don't know what they have in Coors Light, but they gotta sort their shit out, man. That's so gross. Coors Light, man.
Oh, I had a Coors banquet. It was
Yeah.
fucking I felt like I was in high school, dude. I had like 2 of them. It was weird. It was at Luke's baby shower, so it was like
Yeah.
it was cool. We were all partying, but it was like I don't really want this though. Dude, come on, Coors? Are you
Yeah.
serious? Like we're
Well, do you
36 years
think?
old, dude, 35. Like really?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Get a
you gotta
quality beer,
maybe.
man. You got the money or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, even if you don't got the money, up your quality a little bit, man.
I'd
Nah.
rather drink 6 good beers than 12 fucking pieces of trash beer. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because it's not worth it, man. You're drinking 12 beers for basically no reason, you know?
Just the way you feel the next day and the way your stomach feels and if you eat and like it's just not good, dude. It's like I don't know.
See, th-
I
that's
don't
what
understand
another
that.
topic I wanted to get in, touch on with beers is because, like, for example, um, what I notice, right, about American beers, especially commercial beers, right? Uh, I mean, America, like the US, they've been really good with craft beers. You go to a nice craft beer shop or a nice pub with craft beers, they're doing pretty well. But as far as commercial, what I think happened was like, okay, so you buy, for example, Coors or Budweiser, yeah, and the quality is there as far as you know that when you open up a Budweiser, the next Budweiser is going to taste exactly the same. And if you go you know what I mean? So the quality control
Yeah.
is there that they make sure that the beers taste the same all the time, you know?
What like shit or what?
Well, like shit, yeah. Yeah, yeah, like shit, but it's like that's quality, but the ingredients are not quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yes, I agree.
So I think that the commercial market in the US, what they did was they wanted to capitalize on just getting out a whole bunch of their product with kind of skipping on quality product. So they got the water, they got the hops, they got the yeast. That's normal. But what kind of water, what kind of yeast, and you know what I mean?
Well, wouldn't you know that better than me?
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, because of like I sample all types of beers, so I can taste the difference. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you can taste the difference. That's big time then. Well, actually, yeah, that makes sense because so what's the difference? Skunky, what is the difference between the two that you notice that you've come to notice over time?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, for example, like um, when you're drinking, well, any beer can be skunky. Like even a Czech beer can be skunky. A German beer can be skunky. That depends on how much light hits the beer through the bottles, right? That's how beer gets skunky. Uh, if you're drinking a beer from a white bottle, more light hits the beer, and when you open it, it should or it would could give off a skunky taste. Uh, Green kind of mediates that skunk flavor a little bit better, so it's not so skunky. And brown is also kind of protecting it from light. That's where you get the skunkiness from. Uh, when you're drinking, for example, a Czech beer or Slovakian beer, German beer, you could take like a, for example, a lager and Budweiser, which is similar to a lager. Uh, what you notice is they could have exactly the same alcohol content, but Budweiser puts a little bit less hops, so that's why you get like a lighter taste. It tastes lighter. When you have a bunch of hops, it'll taste a little bit more bitter and a little bit more heavier, but still not heavy enough that it's not a, a unenjoyable drinking experience. So when you're drinking a Budweiser, it'll taste light, like you're like it's missing something. There's no not enough hops or not enough bitterness. And then when you pour it, usually you pour it to the top, and then you don't get that nice foam. So yeah, that's what you notice when you're drinking the difference between certain European beers and American commercial beers. Yeah,
It's more natural. That's what I would say, realistically.
yeah, it's more natural, and the etiquette I would think is different too. I don't know, right? What is it like when you're going to the like if you're just can you Drew explain a little bit what's it like if you're going just for like to the bar or to the pub? Yeah, what is like the American kind of drinking experience when you want to go with friends to the bar?
I don't, you, I would say okay, so I would say you have more off the wall beers
Hmm.
than anything, like all these different flavors. That's what America's about, dude. All these different flavors and all the show and the name and all that, but not the quality. Because that show will make you sick later, fool. But it's like if you go to a place in Germany, Czech Republic, fucking Italy, whatever, you're gonna get a good quality beer that has none of that stuff. It's just a different name for the beer, but it's
Yeah,
not like a orange IPA, a creamsicle Cali Dream fucking IPA or a Cali Dream Pale Ale or a Pomona Queen, like just some off the wall weird stuff. I'm telling you, they got normal beers overseas. Over here, it's like everything. It's like they're trying to make like every fruit a beer, I guess.
yeah, yeah,
You like a name for everything for a different type of beer. You know what I'm saying? Straight
yeah,
up. Just
yeah.
does that make sense, or am I not making sense?
No, that makes sense. So, like for example, let's say you're going. Let's say it's a Friday night, and you're like, "Hey, man, let's go for some beers." So the pub will have like these fruit beers, or like what would you order normally if you went to a pub over there, for example?
Well, this is what. Okay, so well, they got 805, they got Stella, or like
Yeah,
Heineken. Those are the
yeah,
three I'd go for. But I'm telling
hmm,
you, they got all different types of beers and all different types of names from all over the place. And it's like,
yeah,
what the fuck? Like, I don't even know what this is, you know? So, and
right,
most places will give you a sample or whatever, but it's like I like the lighter beers. And even then, if I think the beer's good, I might think it's good that day. And the next day I'm feeling funny, dude. And it's like that's why I drink Heineken and stick only to a couple. Or that I forgot what it's called. White. Remember I told you the one I sent you from Germany? That beer's bomb too.
that white Stefan or whatever it is.
Yeah, even Daniel knew what that was. I was talking to him last night and he was like,
Yeah,
hey, fucking he's like, I get the white softener. I was like, what? I was like, you get that too? I was like, that's just bomb, bro.
yeah. So can you describe the flavor or the taste of it? What does it taste like?
Dude, it tastes like almost like nothing. It has like a
Yeah,
little bite of
yeah,
alcohol and like a
yeah,
little bite of, like that. What is the word? Like the barley or
yeah,
whatever, dude. It has a little bite,
yeah,
but not, and it's more alcohol content than a Heineken. I think Heineken's 5%. That's just like
yeah,
5.4, but
yeah.
it tastes cleaner than Heineken. It's weird, dude. It's weird.
Well, well, is it
It's
a
bomb.
straight
It's bomb.
is it a straight German beer like from Germany?
Look it up. Yeah, look it
Yeah,
up right
let's see.
now.
Yeah, let's see. Let's look it up. So
They
it's
have. They haven't. I've been sad though. They haven't had it anywhere. Like I bought the last tall cans at the market down the street from my house, and then when I went
yeah.
to the market like 20 minutes away, they didn't have any more, and they didn't restock it. And I was like, oh, what?
See that Weinheit Stefaner. That shit,
Shit's bomb.
dude. Let's see. So let's look at the ingredients real quick, yeah, and we'll find out why it's bomb. So ingredients. So here we go. So the ingredients of a Weinheit Stefaner beer, yeah. So it comes with 5 ingredients, yeah. It comes with water, barley, hops, and yeast, or sometimes, depending on the type, wheat malt. So, dude, that's legit, man.
Oh, what is that? What it is over there? That's what.
Yeah, it's
It's
going to
like.
be the same. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's going to be the same or similar type of ingredients here. Yeah. So remember, well, let's see, ingredients. I told you, I want to look this up, man. I want to look this up really quickly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. I told you, man. So Corona, yeah, Corona Extra beer. Yeah, it's made from contains barley, corn, hops, yeast, antioxidants, and uh propylene glycol alginate. So it comes with a whole bunch of other extra shit, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
see, they add all this. They add all that extra garbage, dude. That's what makes you fucking sick and shit. Straight
and that's
up.
the shit. Yeah, dude. It makes you fucking bloated and sick, bro. Oh man. Let's see.
Bad.
So that's bad, man. Dude, fucking Coronas, man. Dude. But yeah, I mean, like, that's what I like about drinking beer here. Beer here, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're going out to the pub and you're gonna get fucked up, I mean, you'll have like 4 or 5 beers and you'll be gone, bro. But I mean, that's not really the culture. You go to the pub, you might have 2, 3 max, and then you go home. Do you know what I mean? But then, yeah, so our don't worry. Right now, our guest just dropped out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little bit of music. We're gonna take a little break. Wait to see what happens. Wait till we get Drew back, and then add him to the stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little bit of music, and then we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him back on. Yeah. So let's play a little bit. Yeah. So. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's play a little bit of music, yeah?
No problem. Can we still talk?
Yeah, we can still talk.
I don't know what happened, dude. It keeps disconnecting me sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know why it disconnects
you.
Hey,
you know what I'm gonna do? Next time I'm on my phone, man. Next time I'm not gonna do it on that. I'm gonna set up the laptop because that's when we had the best connection and the best there was like no issue whatsoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't drop you out if you're on your laptop, man.
Well, my phone doesn't have the best server, so I ain't gonna lie. Well, no. Remember, I went to the laptop. That's when we were having the best streams ever. Was when I was on the laptop, straight up.
Yeah. I know.
So
hey, man, welcome back. So what for all the listeners that were what we were talking about earlier was we're talking about the difference between pub culture in the US and in the Czech Republic or in Europe in general. We were talking about what beers fuck you up, don't fuck you up. Yeah, man. So some of the shit that they put in these beers, man, they just fuck you up, man. I don't know why they put these things in the beer.
Preservatives and like the chemicals. It's like, dude, that shit's not cool, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not cool. I mean,
no.
I think that changes the perception of what beer is. I think it takes away from the quality.
Well, it's not beer anymore, huh? That would be actually a good.
I wouldn't think so because you're putting in all this other extra stuff, right?
Pretty much. You're changing like the whole concept of what it is or the. Oh, dude, they probably do that on purpose, dude. That sucks. Because have you ever? Okay, I'm gonna get on a good one right now. I just thought
Yeah.
of this. Have you ever drank a certain beer? You wake up the next morning, you're not hungry, and then if you drink a different one, you might wake up and your stomach's growling, wanting food. It's like that's the difference right there. If it's clean, it's not gonna make you hungry. If it's
Yeah.
fucking bad for you, it's gonna make you hungry and want to grub and fuck your stomach up. I'm just saying. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, do you think that they purposely like fucking fuck with the beer so that when you're hungry, you go for like KFC or something like that?
Oh, I don't know. I never thought of that. I just know, like, yeah, you just get like, I'll eat anything, because their stomach hurts or whatever.
Yeah, what usually when I drink bad beer, I get usually a really really big headache, like somebody's fucking hitting me with a hammer all the time, you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, I've had that where you just get like a pounding headache somewhat or whatever.
Yes, man, and it's so terrible and it's like it doesn't go away. It's crazy,
Yeah, I agree.
dude. So, yeah, so like what is the what is the kind of when was that we were talking about there was different flavors on the in the bars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I noticed about places like that? There was this place in Newport Beach called the Goat, I think it was, or the Goat Tavern, something like that.
Hmm.
And they claim to have 99 beers on tap, right?
99 trash beers.
Right. Well, exactly, man. Because you have to be careful with places like that because 99 taps means like, dude, that's 99 pipes, 99 kegs, that all that shit has to be clean. And if they don't have it clean or you let's say you go in there and you're like, dude, I want a Corona or something on tap. So they tap it and then let's say nobody else buys Corona, well, then it's like sitting there in the keg opened. You know what I mean?
Why would you drink that?
No, man. Like, let's say, fuck no. Like, let's say you want to you go to the Goat and you order Heineken, right? And then you're like, dude, you're the only one, you're the only man or the only person that drinks Heineken, bro. So you go in there, you open the new keg, and then, dude, Steve walks in there like 3 months later, and it's the same keg that you opened 3 months ago. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think I'd want to touch that shit at all.
No, no, you don't want to go near that, bro. That's gotta taste disgusting. But you don't know that as a customer, bro.
That's true. You're like trying to figure it out or well, that's the thing. So like I go some places and that's what I'm saying. So in Arrowhead up here, I went to a couple places. And I thought the beer was good, dude, and like it was like an Irish beer, like from Iceland or something like that,
Yeah,
and it tasted good and it seemed clean. I didn't feel that good the next day. It was kind of fucked up.
dude. Well, that goes back to your point where that day it might taste good, and then you wake up, you're like, oh, that was trash, dude.
Bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea, man.
I'm not
Dude.
down. It sucks though, cause like you don't want to drink the same beer all the time, but it's like you
Yeah.
want to like you kind of it. I don't know. You kind of want to try different ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be careful. That's just what sucks, to be honest.
So when you go to a new place, where do you see yourself lining up with the type of beer that you want to taste or adventure?
Just any of the lighter ones. That's it. I'm all for the light beers.
So, like for example, like Corona Light, or just a lighter in alcohol, or
Yeah, or like a cleaner, lighter. No, I don't like Corona. Like Corona Light is cool. I'm not gonna drink it every day though. There's no
yeah,
way. But I
yeah.
could
I
drink.
understand what
I could literally probably drink Heineken every day. I mean, I take
yeah.
a break. But I'm saying
Well, do you drink? Can you drink Heineken Light? I think they had that. Didn't they have Heineken Light or something like that? I think they did. Heineken Premium Light. Yeah, Heineken Premium Light. Fuck. Thought so. Premium Light. Yeah, I don't know if they still sell that though. Heineken Light. Yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, yes. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a little
did
bit
you
of
write
music.
that though? Hey,
Nah,
did you
what'd you
write that?
say, man? Nah, what'd you
Uh,
say?
I was saying they had that Heineken Zero, and it's no alcohol, and I was like, I don't want that shit. What the hell?
Yeah,
Who
we
the
have
hell
that
wants?
shit.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck drinks that?
So, you know who drinks that? Because here in the Czech
Oh,
Republic, we have zero alcohol tolerance. So you can't even have a little bit and go driving. So a lot of people
oh
do here.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Zero tolerance, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I just wouldn't drink then. What the fuck? I'm not gonna drink a non-alcoholic beverage to spend money on something when I spent money on the alcoholic beverage to get a buzz, dude, and enjoy it. That doesn't make sense. I wouldn't do that.
That's a good point. But here in the Czech Republic, the food is a little bit heavier, where that non-alcoholic beer will kind of satisfy that beer taste for the heavy food. So other than that, we wouldn't drink either. We would just buy Coca-Cola or something. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, but to go to the pub and like really just sit down, like, and if you don't have to drive and you order and like, yeah, I'll have a non-alcoholic beer, bro. Everybody be like, everybody's looking at you at the table, like, hey, man, what's going on? Sort yourself out, man.
It's like don't worry about me. I'm over here doing my thing.
Yeah, dude, I'm just chilling by myself, drinking my non-alcoholic beer, bro.
Just doing my thing.
Exactly.
How do you know I'm not non-alcoholic drunk over here? I'm just kidding.
Dude, they would be like, dude, are you pregnant or what, man? Non-alcoholic beer.
Feel like you want to touch and find out? I'm just kidding. Rub the belly for fucking good luck.
Rub the belly, dude, like Buddha, man. You got to get some good luck, dude. Yeah, so that's the only kind of situation that you would be ordering a non-alcoholic beer is if you get like a heavy Czech meal or a heavy meal, and then you want that beer to kind of satisfy that taste, because you would usually drink beer with it anyway. So you would go for the non-alcoholic beer.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I never saw that until like recently, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I grabbed it one time when I was in Pomona, and they're
Yeah.
like, they're like, this is non-alcoholic, and I was like, "Oh hell no, I don't want that shit," and I put it back.
what what did you think it was, like zero sugar or something like that, or
I don't know.
0%?
Yeah, 0% something
Yeah.
calories or some bullshit like they always try to sell
Yeah.
you or whatever. Then when I got to the counter and she told me that, I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna put this back." And she laughed.
Well, I mean, like that zero alcoholic beer is like not good in any situation. Can you imagine you like working out, you're like lifting, and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna skip that fucking energy drink and just give me that Heineken Zero. You know what I mean?
That'd be fucking weird.
Dude, you'd be fucking weird, bro.
That's actually, you got a good point though. That'd be like a good commercial.
Well, dude, when I was playing in this little town,
Mhm.
and dude, it was part of the kind of like a county league. It's kind of the county league, and dude, I was playing, and I was like, coach, and like, hey man, I'm thirsty, and they were like, okay, just wait a minute, right? And I was like, okay, so I went to go play. I was playing. I was like, Steve, you still thirsty? I was like, yeah, man, I'm dying. And he was like, he was like, come here. And I was like, well, you got any water? No, yeah, here's your water. He hands me a beer bottle. You know what I mean? He cracked it open, dude. So I'm like, I'm at the side of the field. I'm like drinking a beer. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's good, man. And he was fucking sprinting.
What the fuck?
But, dude, that's what it was, man. It was like just drink. He was like, "We don't got any water. We got beer." I was like, "Okay, I'll drink that, I guess." So I drink like a pilsner, and fucking was able to play, dude.
Pilsner's bomb though.
Dude, it is, man. It's
They
really
have
bomb.
they sell one in Arrowhead. It's like a 4-pack. It's not even
Yeah,
a 6-pack. It's a 4-pack, and it has like the cork or whatever that you like screw off the top. It's a Pilsner from Czech, I think, or something.
really?
I swear to God, I'm gonna get it next time I go over there. I was gonna grab it. My
Yeah,
mom's cool. She don't care that I drink full, but she cares that I smoke. Like it's weird. But like I
yeah,
was gonna grab it the other day. I've been going when I go with her sometimes.
yeah.
I'm gonna grab a 6-pack, and she don't say shit about it. It's like what?
Is it a actual like cork, or is it like a plastic
Yeah,
cork?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't look. It's a green fucking bottle. The bottles are green.
It might be Grolsch. Yeah. Can you give me a second?
I don't know if it's that,
Let me
yeah.
see. Let's see if I bring it up on screen. Maybe let me share it. Yeah. Is it this shit? Let's see. Let's see. So Grolsch beer, share this tap instead. Yeah. So can you let's see. Is it this shit? Let's see. Add to the stream. Yeah, this.
I'm
This
seeing it.
green this green.
Oh yeah, that is fucking it, dude. That is
Is
it.
that it, dude?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No,
Dude, I
crazy.
recommend it, man. I recommend that beer.
I'm gonna. I'll get it in the next couple of days. I'm gonna go down there.
That I hope you have a good experience with it because that's fucking clean beer, bro.
That shit looks good. No,
Yeah,
well, it caught my eye, and like I'm down for pilsners and anything from Europe
yeah,
that's a light beer. So that would be that. And like I told you, I've got some Czech beers before. The ones from Italy, the Peroni, and
yeah.
then the one from Germany or whatever. So like I'm getting a little list together.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it once you find your palate and your taste range, and find out which ones don't mess with your body that often, you could find a lot of great beers that open up that experience. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, it's just finding what you like and then expanding from that. I don't know. Beer culture is it's interesting once you get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hope you have a good experience with Grolsch because Grolsch is really, really nice. It's really clean. You have to have it like cold, but not freezing cold, And what's great is you can leave it outside, especially in the winter, because you have like a natural uh, refrigerator, and then you drink it like that. If you have a good experience like that, man, that beer is a great beer to get
Oh,
into.
really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And nothing beats that sound, man, like that. When you pop it, you know what I mean?
Like it's like a champagne bottle.
Yeah, you get that, and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good time.
Not just one time for the bottle, but four times for each bottle.
Yeah, exactly, man. Oh man, dude. Yeah, so no, beer's an interesting thing to get into, and yeah, man. So I'm glad that you're kind of expanding your horizon into the beer world.
I will. For how long we'll see, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna do my thing for a little bit for sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Even
So
I'm not gonna drink like I do now forever, but I'm saying I'll probably drink on the weekends and keep it somewhat cool. And why not? Fuck it.
yeah, why not, man? I mean, and the thing of it is like the problem that I've noticed, is like not with drinking itself, but you don't want to feel like you're drinking like the kiddie table. Do you know what I mean? So some of these beers are, make you feel more like you're an adult in one way. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, like I remember, if you buy like a fucking 24 pack of Michelob Ultras, man, that sends me back to 11th grade. You know what I mean? where we where we
What
used to
about like what about the natty ice or stuff like that? Like what?
dude, what was this shit that was so popular? Smirnoff Ice, bro. Oh man,
That shit was gross. You like that
that shit.
shit?
Nah, I didn't
That
like
shit
that at
was
all,
gross, bro.
dude. But that was at every party, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, kinda, yeah. It was.
I mean, I didn't go to any party that didn't have some chick in the back like drinking Smirnoff Ice.
Dude, nobody even drinks that anymore, do they?
I don't. Does it still exist, Smirnoff Ice?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, man. And they had like all types of flavors and
Even
What
we
part?
used to drink that sometimes when we went to the parties. Like, what the fuck? I want to drink this crap, and they're like, no, that's we got a little bit tonight. It's like, what?
Yeah, I would go to a party too, and it's like, "What do you got?" And it's like, "We got Smirnoff Ice," and I was like, "Okay, bro." Like, and they didn't even have any beer or anything like that. It was just Smirnoff Ice. It was like, what was the other kind of popular drink? Bacardi 151 was really popular.
Oh fuck, dude, that shit fucked me up. I didn't like that shit.
Yeah, but to me, it tasted like pure kerosene. I didn't fuck with that at all.
Bacardi, dude, fuck that crap. That shit
Dude, I
fucked me up.
think,
That's Bacardi 151. That was like the worst.
yeah, well, I think that was the reason, or I think that may have been one of the reasons why I don't drink hard alcohol, man.
Nah, fuck hard alcohol, dude, for real.
Dude. And we would
Not
drink that straight from the bottle and shit, dude. Oh,
hell yeah,
man.
shit, dude. Nah, no bueno, no bad idea, bad idea.
Yeah, dude. But at the time, he was like, you were super cool with that. You know what I mean?
That was the thing back then, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you weren't drinking Bacardi 151 or Smirnoff Ice, you weren't with the cool kids, man.
Yeah, but I'm not that kid at the end of the night throwing up, hunched over, getting to ride home, you know, all fucked up either.
Dude, and then you did that the next weekend, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, I recover. All right, let's go again. It's like, oh, dude, what an idiot, you know?
Yeah, man. And dude, I remember we would drink that shit, then we would go play CS:GO in one of these fucking computer internet places and fucking eat Taco Bell or Del Taco. Fuck, man.
Good times, my friend.
Really good times, man.
What about Gamers Cove?
What was Gamers Cove? Uh was that across, remember, was that across the street from
By
Red Robin?
Michelangelo's. It
Yeah,
was by Michelangelo's.
yeah. Well, we used to go to a place called DigiZone, which was across the street from Gamers Cove. But we would go there too sometimes, and then you would just play CS:GO all day, and then
Yeah, that's true.
and then we would go and we play CS:GO or um World of Warcraft and go eat Del Taco.
Hey, that was fun, dude. Those good
That was
times.
fun. Hey, at least we weren't doing anything crazy. I mean, you know what I mean? We're just drinking a little bit, going for Del Taco and playing computer games. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
And I think that place where we went to DigiZone, which was a place for computer games, I think that kept me at least out of trouble from doing some crazy shit, man. Yeah, man. But so what is your next kind of pub adventure? What are your plans on some kind of pub adventure?
That's a good question, dude. To be honest, I
Uh,
don't know. Probably go out with one of these girls up here or something pretty soon.
yeah,
I would say.
sounds good, man. What kind of when you go out, yeah, for example, what kind of pubs or what kind of restaurants do you look to go for? What is kind of your
Something that's somewhat nice and fucking
yeah,
maybe with a view or open space,
yeah,
kind of classy, like not expensive or nothing like that.
yeah,
Just something you know the girl's gonna like or whatever. That's all.
sure,
Other than that, I don't care. I
yeah,
can go out with anybody anywhere, and we can go to a dive bar or whatever, and I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? I'll still have a good time. So that's not the issue. But it's
yeah.
more like what the girl wants or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're taking out a girl, for example, I don't want to get off topic a little bit, but just real quick, like you're looking to take her to somewhere where it's not so upscale, but it's kind of like in between, where you both having a nice time and it looks chill.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the vibe's good. It's kind of crowded. You know what I mean? You don't want to go anywhere where it's like all dead and it's like depressing vibe or something like that. I get that.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part, man. When when you go to a place and like you're the only two people there, you know what I mean? And then like all
Yeah,
the
freak
yeah, fuck them, man. And everybody's hyper focused on you, like the waiters, the bartenders, the cooks, and everything. You know what I mean?
that. Trying to get every dollar out of you.
Dude, yeah, man, it's so awkward, man. Like sometimes that happens here. Like you go into like a restaurant and like, oh, this looks cool, and you go inside and like you're the only people there, and like, oh my god. And then they're like, dude, don't you want dessert? Nah. Don't you want coffee? Nah. And then they're like, dude, like, what are you doing here? Then I just want my non-alcoholic beer, bro.
Give me the Heineken Zero now, motherfucker.
Give me the Heineken Zero, dude.
Well, I took you out, take all of them.
That fool would be so pissed if you ordered an alcohol zero.
Maybe not. Just like keep dishing them out. Here you go, sir.
Yeah, and what? Do you want one more? Yeah, sure. I'll take one more. Yeah, Heineken Zero.
All right.
Hey, do you want any food? No, I'll just give you Heineken Zero. Yo, well, one time we got kicked out of a bar for not ordering food.
They do that some places. You got to order food as but it's
Yeah,
like
but
you can't make somebody do that. Why offer then all that stuff if you're gonna make them? You have to choose both of them. Like what? I don't need to choose anything but one thing.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we went in there, and like, everybody says we're going for one beer, but that turns into like two or three. So, you know what I mean? And so we were like, well, there was like three of us, and we were like, hey, we want to go here. And he's like, are you gonna order food? And we're like, no, we just want to have some beers. And he was like basically telling us like, get the fuck out. And we're like, okay. But I mean, you know what I mean? It was like we were willing to spend like 1,000 crowns or more. And he was like, and kicked us out. Well, okay then.
That's gnarly though.
Yeah, it was gnarly. But that's only happened like once. Other places they don't care. You just have like 1 or 2 beers and you bounce. That's it. Nobody cares.
I don't think most places care, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the only place that they would care is if they're in a place where normally not that many people go to.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but so anyway, man.
What time is it over there?
Well, the time is. Let's look at the time. The time is 9:30.
About quiet time or what?
Yeah, it's about quiet time. It's
We can
about
catch
quiet
up
time
tomorrow.
here.
Tomorrow.
We can. Hey, man. So, do you want to wrap up the show?
That's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, man. So, when's the next time that we can podcast?
We can tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? It's gonna be snowing here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So whatever.
Okay. So tomorrow's Thursday. We can definitely have another podcast, man.
That sounds good to me.
All right, man. So I think thank you for your time on this podcast. Thank you all for the people that will listen to this when this is broadcasting live on YouTube, and it'll be uploaded automatically on YouTube. So all the people that can check us out on the YouTube channel at State of Emergency Podcast. And yeah, so Drew, thank you one more time for coming onto the pod, and I'll look forward to catching you on the next podcast, man.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no worries, man. All right, so everybody listening, this has been the State of Emergency Podcast, and catch you out on the next episode. Peace.
See you later. Have a good day.